I want to marry you.
You actually thought Chen Jia would marry you. This was just a game we were playing, a bet we made.
Look at her. Doesn't she look like a clone? She actually showed up in a wedding dress. Quick, take a picture of her.
Chen Jia and I grew up together as childhood sweethearts. We grew up together. He told me he liked me countless times. He promised he would marry me after college graduation. Until Lin Weiyao showed up. Everything changed. Last night, you said, as long as I wore a wedding dress and held 99 roses and came to the registry office, you would marry me. It was all a lie.
Sorry.
Chen Nuan, if you want to get married so badly, then marry Zhongpeng. His family is well off. Marry him, then your mom won't have to go pick trash to support you. Chen Nuan, if you don't choose someone to register with today, I won't let you go. You should know the status of the Lin family in Haicheng. With just one word from me, you and your mom will disappear from Haicheng.
Weiyao, how about?
She doesn't get married. I'm afraid she'll keep bothering you. Lisa, you tricked me into this marriage. A migrant worker. Who would want to marry you?
Tell my grandma that this blind date also failed because they thought I was poor. 2. Failed. Tell her to stop pushing me to get married.
Do you mind registering marriage with me? My name is Chen Nuan. I'm 23 years old. A recent graduate from Haicheng University. My family is of average means. But I'm healthy. I've been single my whole life. I don't mind that you're poor.
Chen Yuan, just because I won't marry you, you're going to casually find a migrant worker to register with. Are you crazy?
If she wants to marry, let her. She likes you so much. I don't believe she'll actually go through with it.
My name is Qin Xiaodong. I'm 28 years old. Healthy. Also single all my life. If you don't change your mind, we'll go register marriage.
Qin Xiaodong, when I think about it, it's ridiculous. I actually acted on impulse, got a marriage certificate with a man whose name I only just learned.
Chen Jia Chen Yuan wouldn't really marry that migrant worker, would she? She couldn't. She's like me since we were kids. She wouldn't get mad over something this trivial and marry someone else out of spite. It has to be you. A top student like Chen Yuan and a wealthy heiress like Lin Weiyao are both devoted to you. Who are you going to choose? Chen Yuan likes me, even without a title, she'll be loyal to me. Cheng Jia, it has to be you. Marry Lin Weiyao, use her connections to climb up, and have Chen Yuan as your mistress. Yuan, thank you for being willing to lower your standards and attend the same college as me. Your scores could have gotten you into Jing University.
Who was it that, after the college entrance exam, cried and hugged me, saying you can't live without me?
Yuan, I'll marry you after we graduate.
Nuan mom was framed by her boss for stealing and is at the police station. Can you come?
Mom, don't be scared. I'll be right there. Let's go.
I was wondering which dog was in my way.
Turns out it's you.
My mom's situation, did you rig it? If you have a problem, take it out on me. Leave my mom alone.
Chen Nuan. As long as Cheng Jia is willing to plead for you, I'll let your mom go. How about that?
Cheng Jia, since childhood, my mom has treated you better than her own son. You won't even put in a good word for her.
See? It's not that I won't let your mom go, it's that Cheng Jia won't help you.
President Sheen, this is Chen Nuan. These are all the files on your wife. Top liberal arts student from a humble family. Her father passed away 4 years ago. She lives alone with her mother. A very outstanding girl.
With her scores, she could definitely get into Jing University. Why did she choose High University?
I don't know. Maybe it's closer to home.
Prepare a wedding gift. Since we've already registered, I should also go meet my mother-in-law and bring my wife home.
Yes, sir.
Boss Zhang, I am Lucia's daughter. You called the police today saying she stole something. My mom couldn't have stolen anything. Please, have mercy.
I lost a gold chain worth $50,000. In the end, it was found in your mom's bag. Caught red-handed. Just because you say she didn't steal doesn't make it so.
Boss John, my mom has worked for you for 3 years now. You know her character best. Please, have mercy. Name your terms.
Miss Lin,
Your mum stole from the boss. Of course, she must be punished. I heard that stealing goods worth over $50,000 carries a sentence of over 3 years in prison.
Lin Weiyao, what exactly do you want?
don't want your mum to go to prison? If you want me to drop the case, that's possible. I see you're quite attractive. Just sleep with me for one night.
Boss John.
Chen Yuan. If you won't agree to the boss's request, I'm afraid no one can save your mom. You should know, our Lin family has the best lawyers. I just don't know if your mom's frail body can withstand 3 years in prison.
Weiyao. There's no need to go this far.
Chen Jia, my dad said he's willing to support your startup. Your startup funding she will also provide.
Lin Weiyao. You will get what's coming to you.
Just accept your fate. With you? You think you can fight the Lin family's eldest daughter? Be a good girl and listen, come with me, and I can guarantee you and your mom will never want for food or clothes.
In your dreams. I won't let you succeed.
I'll have the Lin family's lawyer handle it. In a few days, you'll definitely come begging me. You'll surely get what you want.
Thank you, Miss Lin.
Weiyao. It was Chen Yuan who was infatuated with me on her own. I told her to stay away from me from now on.
Chen Jia, are you feeling sorry for her? If you feel sorry for her, we can also break up. My dad can also withdraw his investment.
Chen Yuan. Think carefully. Sleep with that boss, so your mum can be released.
Or let her stay in there, worried and scared.
Get away, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You disgust me.
Chen Yuan. Don't be so stubborn. This has nothing to do with me.
Qingjia. Your dad died early. Your mom worked away from home, and my mom raised you. On holidays, she wouldn't even eat a single dumpling, giving them all to you. But when she's in trouble, you won't even beg for her.
Chen Yuan. This society is a jungle. Even if I begged, she wouldn't let you go. Can you just endure it for now? Wait till I get established in Haicheng. I won't let you down.
Shut up. How am I supposed to endure? You want me to sleep with that old man, don't you?
Yuan Yuan. That's not what I meant, Why isn't she picking up?
Madam? Did she finally realize? She regrets marrying you?
Shut up.
You, the richest man, pretended to be poor, got lucky, and met such a good girl. How wasn't I there?
What are you muttering? Find out where she went, now.
Mr. Chin, isn't that the madam?
Let go of me.
She said to let go. Who are you? Stop meddling. I'm her husband. You? You actually married this migrant worker. Chen Yuan, you're crazy.
Wasn't it you who told me to marry someone else? What's the hurry?
Yuan, listen to me. We don't know anything about this man. He's just a poor migrant worker. You can't ruin your life on a whim. Tomorrow, go divorce him tomorrow.
You're being too controlling. I'm not getting a divorce. Please leave.
Chen Yuan, you've really gone too far this time. I don't believe you won't regret this. You'll come begging me. Restaurant owner, if you insist on suing your mother, then what will you do?
Qin
Xiaodong.
Xiaodong. I'm sorry. I got busy and forgot. You said you were coming tonight to see my mother.
What happened?
My mother was falsely accused of stealing and taken away by the police.
Which police station?
Jinping Community Police Station.
I have a friend who happens to be a lawyer. I'll help you contact him. Don't worry. When there's insufficient evidence, they can't just decide arbitrarily.
It's useless. The other party has power and influence. They won't let go easily.
Even the powerful must obey the law. Wait for me. Have the top legal team from Qin Corporation go to the Jinping Community Police Station and get my mother-in-law out. Okay. Your mom will be okay. Let's go. We're going to the police station to pick her up.
Really? They've hired the Lin Group's lawyer.
What's the Lin Group? Some small business. Never heard of it.
You're not in the business circle, so it's normal you haven't heard of it. The Lin Group is very influential in Haicheng.
Even more powerful than Qin Capital.
Qin Group is at the top of the business pyramid. Of course, the Lin family can't compare. But the Lin family wants to crush us ordinary people. It's easy for them.
Yuan. Thanks to your friend today.
It's the least I could do.
They bully us, a widow and her child. Bully us because we have no man in the house. Why didn't Cheng Jia come with you?
Cheng Jia had something to do. Who says our family has no man? Mom, I have something to tell you. I got married to Qin Xiaodong. We got the certificate today.
Yuan. You and Cheng Jia weren't you childhood sweethearts? You promised to get married after graduation? Why suddenly?
Mom, that was just childhood talk. It doesn't count. Xiaodong and I truly love each other.
Where are you from? How old are you? What does your family do?
My name is Qin Xiaodong. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Haicheng. My parents have stable jobs here. I have a grandmother at home.
Mom, Xiaodong's family isn't very well off. Bride price.
As long as you think this guy is reliable, bride price or not, Mom doesn't care. Mom mainly cares about you. This is too sudden. Mom's afraid you'll suffer in the future.
Mom, since Nuan is willing to be with me, I definitely won't let her suffer.
Mom, you're tired from today. Get some good rest. I'll go see Xiaodong off. What happened today? I'm really so grateful to you.
We are legally married. Oh, by the way, I have a house in Haicheng. Since we're married, right, live together.
Once my mom's health improves, I'll move in with you. We'll work hard together.
It feels like you're not looking for a husband, but a comrade. Don't worry. I'll support the family. I won't let you get too tired.
Married couples should strive together, work hard together. We can't put all the pressure on you alone. You should head back now. It's too late.
You have my number. If something comes up, contact me in time. And remember to accept my WeChat request. Chen Yuan. To make me regret, you really use every trick in the book. Stop messing around, okay? Divorce him tomorrow. I promise to marry you, and I will. Give me some time, okay?
No need.
I don't believe you'll really marry him. If you don't divorce him, I'll cut off my head and kick it like a ball.
Mr. Chin, it seems you're quite satisfied with your wife and mother-in-law, very satisfied indeed. So, do you plan to reveal your identity?
Over the years, too many women deliberately approached me. After some time, we get to know each other. I'll find the right time to tell her clearly.
Don't let it be that your wife, in a fit of anger, doesn't want you anymore.
Useless. Can't even handle a Chen Yuan.
Miss Lin, that Chen Yuan, I don't know where she found a lawyer. Insufficient evidence, and just took the person away.
If I don't destroy this Chen Yuan, Cheng Jia will never truly give her up. I don't want in the future after I marry Cheng Jia. Cheng Jia's heart still has a childhood sweetheart. I'll have someone take Chen Yuan away and send him to your bed. Then, you'd better perform well.
This? What if she calls the police?
She cares most about her mother. Take more photos and videos to threaten her. She's afraid of upsetting her mother. She'll surely give in.
Miss Lin is indeed clever.
Nuan Nuan. Nuan Nuan.
Honey, save me. They kidnapped.
Find Nuan Nuan's location immediately, right now.
Mr. Chin, don't worry, I'll check the lady's location right away. Who's so reckless to kidnap Mr. Chin's wife? 3, now.
Since when did Mr. Chin get married?
You asked for it the hard way. If you'd cooperated earlier, you'd have saved yourself the pain.
Boss, this woman, before getting in the car, secretly made a phone call. Could there be a problem? Right. That's the call. This woman has a husband.
Chen Yuan. You didn't really just marry some migrant worker, did you? You, a migrant worker, even if he knows you're kidnapped, what can he do? Can he even come rescue you?
Where's my wife? You can ask for whatever you want, but you'd better not let a single hair on her head be harmed otherwise.
You, a migrant worker trying to threaten us. By the time you find us, your wife might already be pregnant.
I am the CEO of Qin Corporation, Qin Xiaodong. I advise you not to touch a single hair on my wife, otherwise I will make you regret being born.
The president of the Qin Group. If you're the president of the Qin Group, then I'm the president's mom. That's ridiculous. Your man says he's the president of the Qin Group. He's full of it.
The Chin Group is the richest. Why would the richest know a nobody like him? Why would he let his mom bust her ass cleaning for me?
Make sure to take lots of photos and videos.
Got it.
Lin Weiyao. You'll get what's coming to you.
Boss, let me bask in your glory too.
Don't worry. Everyone gets a share.
President Chin, when you were on the phone earlier, I traced the lady's phone. It's right here.
This chick's pretty tough.
She actually thinks your husband is the president of the Chin group. Even if I hit you, your mom wouldn't dare to do anything.
Nuan. Touch my people. You're looking for San? Hand him over to the police.
Do you know who made me do this? Hi Cheng Lin family, can you afford to mess with them?
What is the Lin family anyway? How dare they kidnap President Qin's wife? Wait for San, you guys. President Qin.
You say he's Qin Xiaodong? CEO of Qin Corporation would come here?
You blind fools.
Miss Lin, something's wrong. Last night, someone brought the police and arrested Boss Zhang and the others.
Bunch of idiots.
Miss Lin, Chen Yuan told the police that you were the mastermind.
Don't worry. I can handle Chen Yuan. Who does she think she is? She wouldn't dare offend the Lin family.
Yao, what are you doing here?
Chen Jia, Boss Zhang called Chen Yuan over to discuss her mother stealing things, but then Chen Yuan called the police and falsely accused me of ordering Boss Zhang and them to assault her.
How dare Chen Yuan slander you like that?
Maybe she's been resenting me for taking you away. After all, you two grew up together.
I'll go talk to her. Make her drop the case. How dare she file a report?
Chen Yuan, how can you compete with me?
Is there anywhere else that feels uncomfortable?
I really owe you this time. I'm fine, thank you.
I'm your husband. No need to be so polite. The police have already taken those people away. Lin Weiyao can't run either. Don't worry. Chen Yuan, who told you to call the police and say Weiyao was the mastermind? Drop the charges now. Otherwise, you'll never get to marry me in this lifetime. Lin Weiyao, as the mastermind, hired kidnappers to abduct my wife. We will pursue this to the end. Chen Yuan, you're just bitter that Weiyao took me away from you, aren't you? Lin Weiyao might be a bit spoiled, but she's not a bad person at heart. Slandering her like this, that's too much.
They slandered my mom when she was accused of stealing, and you didn't say a word. Lin Weiyao ordered someone to kidnap me, and the evidence is solid. Yet you say I'm slandering her.
Your mum stealing. That gold chain was found in your mum's bag. What good is my believing your mum? Drop the case right now. The Lin family is not someone you want to mess with. If you provoke the Lins, you and your mum will both suffer. I'd like to see just how powerful the Lin family really is. You, a laborer, don't think putting on a suit and pretending makes you upper class. The Lin family is on the rich list, in the top 30. Top 30. A small company that survives on handouts from our Qin group can make it into top 30.
So you're that Chen Yuan, who dared to call the cops and frame my daughter for orchestrating the kidnapping. I think you and your mother don't want to stay in Haiqing anymore.
Lin Weiyao bullied others with her power, and the kidnapping was a fact.
Chen Yuan, you're too naive. You say I orchestrated the kidnapping. Then why hasn't anyone arrested me? Boss Zhang and the kidnappers also said they don't know me.
Don't worry. It's just not your turn. For the Lin family yet.
Why does this person look so familiar? You are.
Uncle? He's just a migrant worker, but today he's dressed all fancy.
He's just a laborer, and he even claims to be the CEO of Chin Group.
The CEO of Chin Group? Our Lin family has close cooperation with the Chin Group. At the banquet, I've met the president of Chin Group many times. You dare to impersonate President Chin? That's utterly ridiculous.
Lin Xiong, 80% of your Lin family's industrial lifeline depends on cooperation with Chin Group. So arrogant. Aren't you afraid that Chin Group will cut off all cooperation with you?
Does this gentleman have no eyes? Our President Sheen.
I'll go change clothes.
I remember now.
Dad, do you know him?
Don't mess with them. They're rich and powerful.
I thought he looked familiar. Half a year ago, at a business dinner, I had the honor of meeting Chin Xiaodong, the president of Chin Group, but then a clueless waiter bumped into him, spilling wine all over President Chin. He and that waiter look exactly alike.
A guy who works odd jobs everywhere wants to pretend to be the president of Chin Group. What a joke.
Chen Nuan, since you chose to marry this man,
It's your own decision.
then kneel down now and apologize to Wei Yao. I can still beg her to be generous and let you off.
Otherwise, you, your mom, and this man.
We'll just have to get out of Haicheng.
I'm not wrong, so I won't apologize.
What? You want to destroy us all?
So what if we wipe you out? The Lin family wants to crush you. Like crushing ants.
I guarantee, the first to disappear will be the Lin family.
What are you doing here? You're not welcome here.
You're.
Dad, who is he?
He's Chin Xiaodong. Mr. Chin's driver. I went to seek cooperation from Mr. Chin and the Lin family. Back when I was seeking cooperation, I saw him driving Mr. Chin.
No wonder he had the nerve to pretend to be the CEO of Chin Group. So he's just Mr. Chin's driver.
Our boss Chin. What a snob.
Then you and I'll give you 3 days to drop the case. Then go to our Lin Group's front door in front of the reporters and apologize to Yao Yao, saying you slandered her. Otherwise, you and your mom, and this worker, get out of Haicheng.
Are they crazy?
I'm sorry. For offending the Lin family, I caused you trouble. This matter, I'll handle it myself. I won't involve you.
We're husband and wife. We should face it together. Besides, the ones who should be unlucky are them.
Yes, ma'am. 80% of the Lin family's income comes from Chin Corporation. Once Chin cuts off the cooperation with the Lin family, they'll be finished immediately.
Us ordinary people can't even get to see the CEO of Chin Group.
Boss Chin, still pretending? Your wife was kidnapped.
Nuan. I didn't tell you the truth before we got the certificate. I'm actually Chin Xiaodong.
I know you're Chin Xiaodong. It's on the marriage certificate.
So you knew all along.
You're clever. Using the coincidence of sharing the same name and surname with the CEO of the Chin Group to scare them. But too bad. The Lin family has seen the CEO of the Chin Group.
No, the wife, our CEO Chin really is the CEO.
I really am Chin Xiaodong, the CEO of the Chin Group. The day I went to the Civil Affairs Bureau, pretending to be poor, it was because Grandma was pushing me to get married. I didn't expect to actually meet someone willing to marry me.
You really are Chin Xiaodong.
I'll be discharged soon. I'll take you home to see Grandma.
Ma'am, you are the president's wife of the Chin Group. You are not someone that just any riffraff can latch onto.
Am I dreaming?
Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts. So, I'm not dreaming. Hey,
Nuan, you need to get home. Something happened at your place. A bunch of people are saying your mom stole something.
I really couldn't tell. After living together for so many years, turns out you're a thief.
Just a few days ago, our family lost $3,000. She must have stolen it.
I didn't steal anything. Don't talk nonsense.
You stole from the restaurant, and your daughter went and slandered the restaurant owner, kidnapping and assault.
You mother and daughter are really poor and love to steal. You're talking nonsense. I didn't. Cheng Jack Julian, you know my character best. Please say something for me. I didn't steal anything.
Sis, stealing is wrong. You should return the money to everyone. If you really can't, if you need money, just tell me. I'll give it to you.
What else have you got to say for yourself? Take your daughter and get out. Our community doesn't allow thieves like you to keep living here. Years ago, when your husband died, I felt sorry for you, a widow with a child, and helped you raise Cheng Jia.
And this is how you repay me? You're all a bunch of ingrates. No wonder my daughter chose to marry anyone else instead of him.
Whose luxury car is this? I heard this car is worth $1 million. Wow. Isn't that her daughter, Chen Yuan? How did she arrive in such an expensive car?
Chen Yuan, just to show off, you went and rented a luxury car. No, that's not right. That's the president of Qin Group's car, Qin Xiaodong's car. As his driver, you actually used the boss's car for personal reasons. So vain.
Mom, are you okay?
Yuan, Mom's fine. Mom didn't steal anything.
We've been neighbors for so many years. You know what kind of person my mom is. You all know it best. You bully us all the time, taking petty advantages. My mom and I have always turned a blind eye. You're just bullying a widow and her child. If my dad were still alive, would you dare?
It's not our fault your mom couldn't hold on and died. Lost her man, and didn't even have a son. Not a single man in the house. Can't earn money herself. So she steals. Who says there's no man in the Chen family? Whoever says my mother-in-law stole something, show the proof. A migrant worker putting on airs. Everyone saw her steal.
Did you see my mom steal? Do you have proof? No evidence. You're just spreading rumors and slander. I can report you to the authorities.
What gives you the right to hit my son?
I hit you because you deserved it. All these years, my mom was sick. The money she didn't even want to spend, all went to feed the two of you, you ungrateful bastards.
Our company has already been in contact with Qin Group about the project. Just wait. When I go to Qin Group tomorrow and meet CEO Qin, I will definitely report your personal use of company cars to him. You'll be fired.
If I ever hear you spreading rumors again, I'll sue you directly.
Nuan. Mom, come with me. The living conditions here are bad.
Thank you, but no thanks. This is our home. My dad worked hard to buy this house back in the day. To my mom, it's more than just a place to live.
Xiaodong, good thing you're here. Now that you're here, they won't dare to bully us anymore. After you two got married, have you met Xiaodong's family?
Auntie, I'll bring Nuan to meet my family tonight.
Okay.
What if your mom, dad, and grandma don't like me?
When you rushed over saying you wanted to get a marriage license with me, you weren't this scared. Grandma, Mom, and Dad. This is my wife.
Grandma, Mom, and Dad, she's my wife. I'm his wife.
It's Nuan's first time meeting you. She's just too nervous.
Nuan Nuan. Nuan Nuan, welcome to our family.
Thanks, Dad.
Xiaodong, from now on, the daughter-in-law runs the house. No bullying Nuan Nuan.
Good grandson. So cute.
Isn't this too expensive?
The most precious thing in this house was already picked up by you at the Civil Affairs Bureau. You care about this?
I heard Nuan Nuan just graduated. At the company, find a position for Nuan Nuan.
Dad, no need. I'll apply normally, no special treatment.
All right then. Start from the bottom first. So when you move into management, the old employees won't gossip.
You all know very well that our Qin Group is the top enterprise in the country. The company doesn't keep freeloaders, got it? Are all the new hires here?
I think there's one called Lin Weiyao.
Lin Weiyao. What a small world.
Aunt.
Okay. During work hours, call me. Manager Shu. Stand straight. All right. Call me Manager Shu during work hours. Stand up straight.
The HR manager is actually her aunt. She's a nepotism hire, isn't she? If you want to get through the internship and stay, you'd better suck up to her.
How else do you think you passed the interview? Auntie, I want to report this person. Her personal life is improper. Her mother stole things. People like her, Qin Group, shouldn't keep around.
Doesn't the company do background checks before hiring? Someone like that can take up an intern slot? Kick her out right now. As the HR manager, you readily believe slander. Without any investigation, you casually fire an intern. Is that appropriate? How I do things is none of an intern's business to gossip about. Right now, immediately, this instant. Get out of Qin Group. Otherwise, don't blame me if I put a stain on your record. Leave a stain.
Chen Yuan. I told you. If I wanted to crush you, it would be easier than squashing an ant.
Chen Yuan, if I were you, I'd leave right away. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Who has the gall to fire an intern at will? Manager Shu, care to explain?
Assistant phone. This intern's family has poor morals, and her personal life is messy.
Do you have evidence? If you don't have evidence, then keep your mouth shut.
So you're the assistant. In a moment, the CEO of Qin Group will meet me in person. I will definitely tell about your misuse of the company car, driving his car to swindle people, and hiring someone to impersonate CEO Qin. I'll tell him everything. You will definitely be fired.
Sit back and watch.
Fine. I'll wait for CEO Qin to fire me.
Humph.
You know that little assistant. So what? Just an assistant. Chen Yuan, just you wait.
Are you Lin Weiyao? Your aunt is actually an HR manager. We'll need you to look out for us. Our internship to full-time depends on you.
Don't worry. As long as you help me get rid of her, I'll definitely have my aunt make you all permanent.
She actually thinks the Qin Group is her family's.
Sorry. We're just doing it for the full-time offer. Who told you to offend the eldest Miss Lin? She's a nepotism hire.
I don't start trouble, but I won't back down. Being kind brings better luck.
Chen Nguyen.
First day on the job. Getting used to it.
Yeah.
That Cheng Jialai and the project department were discussing a partnership. I had someone turn it down. Haven't seen him. Would you like me to get back at him for you? Make the Lin family disappear completely.
That would be no fun. We could toy with them a bit.
Honey, you isn't this using me?
No. Can't I be used?
You can use me. But you have to give me some incentive, right?
Deal.
Now that's what I call incentive. Why didn't we meet sooner? Hey,
President Qin,
Lin Xiong, CEO of Lin Group, is downstairs clamoring to see you.
you've halted all cooperation between Qin Group and Lin Group. He's panicking.
Have him come up. Get someone to pretend to be me. Yes, President Qin.
Who did this?
Chen Yuan, if I were you, I'd get the hell out of Chin Group.
There are cameras in all common areas. I'll report you to the regulatory authorities. Then we'll see if your aunt can protect you.
Chen Yuan, don't waste your energy. No one at Chin Group will help you. Do you actually think you married the CEO of Chin Group? This Chen Yuan married an ordinary man, yet pretends to be the CEO's wife of Chin Group.
Everyone knows our CEO Chin is a confirmed bachelor. I heard he's been single his whole life, no scandals at all.
So Qin Xiaodong has never been in love either. Then why is he so good at kissing?
I've changed my mind. Didn't my dad give you 3 days to go to Lin Group's entrance and apologize to me publicly? Now I want you to kneel at the entrance of Chin Group and beg for my forgiveness. Otherwise, tomorrow, I'll kick you out of Chin Group.
Let's see how you can kick me out of Qin Group.
Cheng Jia. You said this time, the cooperation with the Qin Group would definitely succeed. Now we've been rejected. Cash flow is stuck. The company can't hold on. What do we do? What's the rush? Isn't there Lin Weiyao and her dad? We can just beg her dad to invest more money.
Dad, is what you said true? The president of the Chin Group actually wants to marry me.
President Qin is being forced into an arranged marriage by his family. I could tell from his words, so I immediately took out your photo and showed it to him. President Qin was very satisfied. As long as you marry Qin Xiaodong, then our Lin Group will rise to the top.
Yao Yao uncle, the Qin Group rejected our project. What do we do? Can you ask uncle to invest more money?
You couldn't secure the deal. It's because you're incompetent. Cheng Jia, I've done all I can for you. Let's break up.
Here. Just the two of us living here.
If you don't like it, I have many other properties under my name.
No need. I actually like it.
It's just too big.
Welcome home, ma'am.
Hello, you too.
From now on, Wang Ma will take care of your daily needs. If you need anything, you can tell Wang Ma and Zhang Shu. Yao Yao. Yao Yao, what do you mean? We were fine, why do you want to break up?
I played along with you for a few days, invested in your startup. That's already more than enough courtesy. Now I've lost interest. You couldn't even secure the partnership with the Chin Group. What use are you?
Yao Yao, give me another chance. I'll definitely secure the Chin Group's partnership. Yao Yao.
You did well. Someone with no value like that, just someone to play with.
How can he compare to the CEO of the Chin Group? Once I marry CEO Chin, I'll have everything I want.
I'm a bit nervous. What should I do?
Chai.
Chin Xiaodong, this is my first time dating, and also my first marriage. You don't bully me.
What a coincidence. I'm also a first-timer. Don't be nervous. I'm not in a hurry. Wait until we get to know each other better, until you're willing and ready to be with me.
Chin Xiaodong. Thank you.
Don't sit down. There are nails on the chair.
You and your big mouth. Looks like you want to get bullied like her. You guys don't know yet, do you? Yao Yao is the Chin Group's future madam. Offend Yao Yao, and you two can just wait to get kicked out of the Chin Group.
Don't be afraid.
Aren't you with Cheng Jia?
Since when did you become the Chin Group's future madam?
CEO Chin has taken a liking to me. He's interested in a marriage alliance between CEO Chin and Cheng Jia, who would even look at Cheng Jia. At first, I just wanted to have some fun with him. He was so easy to get, and such a simp. Boring.
Didn't you say he was a rising star?
If he ever succeeded in his startup, I could keep him as a backup. But no matter how hard he tries, he can't compare to the CEO of Chin Group.
What you just said, I've already sent it to Cheng Jia.
Chen Nuan, you're asking for it.
There are cameras above the office. Who put a nail on my chair? The cameras will show everything clearly.
You dare push me? Check the footage. Auntie, Chen Nuan wanted to check the footage.
Who do you think you are? Do you have the authority to check the footage?
Nuan. We have no power or influence. No chance of winning.
Don't worry.
They won't be arrogant for long.
Yao Yao is the daughter of the Lin family. President Qin intends to marry our Yao Yao. In the future, Yao Yao will be the mistress of the Qin Group. You better have some common sense.
Anyone close to Chen Nuan won't get a permanent position.
You do bad things and threaten others. A company like this, I'll just resign.
Why should we resign? If anyone leaves, it should be them.
The company received a report about someone bullying coworkers. We've already retrieved the footage. The surveillance camera clearly captured you on Shen Nuan's chair, placed a nail, and also into her cup dropped an unknown object. No matter what it is, it's a violation of company policy. Now, not only are we firing you, but we're also sending you to the police for investigation.
Yao Yao. Yao Yao, help me. I only did what you told me to.
Aunt,
Assistant phone, there's no need to be so dramatic. You probably don't know yet that our Yao Yao and CEO Qin are engaged. In the future, Yao Yao will be the mistress of Qin Group.
Sorry, Manager Shu, we're just following the rules and regulations. Qin Group is a publicly listed company, not a family workshop. No matter who it is, if they violate company policy, they must be investigated.
I can't be investigated. My parents worked hard to put me through school. I just graduated and started my internship. I can't have a criminal record. Yao Yao, please help me.
Evil deeds will catch up with you. I'm waiting to see you get what you deserve.
just relying on knowing Assistant Chin. He's just a minor assistant. When I marry Mr. Chin, I'll see if you can still act so arrogant.
Wei Yao.
It's fine. The Qin Corporation is a major company.
Thank you for today.
It's what I should do.
Yao Yao. Shen Yuan sent me a voice message. What do you mean? You're going to marry President Qin? Yao Yao. You can't break up with me. The company is still in its early stages. The funds your dad promised haven't come through yet. If you break up with me now, I'll have to pay a huge penalty. I'll be ruined.
Since Chen Nuan already sent my words to you, why are you still pestering me? Do you think you can compare to the CEO of the Qin Group?
Yao Yao. You can't do this to me, Yao Yao. Lin Wei Yao. Chengjia. The project funds you mentioned, when will they come through? We've already signed the contract. The end of the month is the deadline. If the funds still don't come through, we'll have to pay a hefty penalty. I'll go find Lin Wei Yao. She can't just stand by and watch.
Hey. What are you doing?
Chen Yuan, is it you and Yao Yao talking nonsense? That's why she doesn't want mine? Do you think just because Lin Wei Yao broke up with me, I'd want you? You?
Chengjia. You're pathetic.
Nuan, let's go. Grandma made sweet and sour ribs. You took President Qin's car for personal use again? Someone, come quick. Someone's stealing President Qin's car. That's them. They're using President Qin's car without permission. Taking President Qin's car and using it as if it's their own.
Clear the way. President Qin, take care, sir.
You must be mistaken. How could he be President Qin? He's just a driver, a laborer.
I've been at Qin Group for so many years. Do you think I don't know President Qin? How could I be wrong?
No. Impossible. You saw wrong. You must have seen wrong. He's just a migrant worker.
Crazy.
Chen Yuan's marriage partner is the president of Qin Group. Impossible. I heard that Qin Group tomorrow at the Lanting Hotel has a team-building event for all departments. The president of Qin Group shows up every year. If we go tomorrow, we'll know whether that man is the president of Qin Group or not.
You are. I'm from the Lin Hai Group, Chairman Lin Xiong. This is my daughter. Your young master wants to marry my daughter. We came early to discuss the wedding.
Let us in now. I'm here to see uncle and aunt, and grandma too. I brought them gifts.
You say our young master wants to marry you?
How could that be false? Go announce us quickly.
Another one trying to curry favor. Get out now. Our young master already has a wife. Stop making trouble here. If you don't leave, I'll call the police.
Dad, what do you mean he has a wife?
What wife? Your young master personally promised to marry my daughter. That's why we came.
I've been at the Chin family for years. Every day, there are people like you coming to suck up. Don't make a fool of yourself here. Get lost.
Chen Yuan is sitting in the car. Am I seeing things?
Did you see that? That's our young master. In the passenger seat is our young master's wife. Let's go, quick. Stop trying to stage an accident.
Dad, did you see that car just now? The woman in the passenger seat, who was she? How come I thought she looked so much like Chen Yuan?
You mean the one from the slums named Chen Yuan? How could that be?
But Dad, didn't you say the CEO of the Chin Group wants to marry me? So how does he already have a wife? Does the Chin family have another son?
The CEO of the Chin Group is the only son of the Chin family. The other day I went to the Chin Group. Mr. Chin clearly said he's been single. He even wanted to form a marriage alliance with our family.
Tomorrow is the Chin Group team building. I heard Mr. Chin will also go. When I see him, I'll ask him properly.
Just now at the door were Lin Weiyao and her father.
The ones who kidnapped you before took Lin Xiong's money and didn't dare to implicate Lin Weiyao. I've already had my assistant handle it. Now those guys are willing to testify that Lin Weiyao was the mastermind behind it. Tomorrow's company team building. There'll be some good drama.
Thank you.
How will you thank me? Just words. Thanks again.
Youth is something else.
Grandma, you scared your grandson's wife.
Then I need to make it up to her. My grandson's wife. Come. Nuan, come in quickly. Grandma has prepared a gift for you.
I'm so sorry. There's no room for you here. After all, you won't pass the probation period anyway, so no need to join tonight.
How can you do this? Don't mind her. I hear that every year at the company team building, President Qin shows up. So, later, will we get to see President Qin?
Of course it's true. Wait until President Qin arrives. I'll definitely have him fire you.
President Qin. President Qin. Wrong. This is President Qin.
They aren't President Qin's assistant and driver.
What assistant and driver? This is President Qin.
Impossible. Impossible.
HR manager embezzlement abuse of power. We've investigated thoroughly. You're fired.
President Qin, what are you talking about? I'm Yao Yao's aunt. Aren't you going to marry Yao Yao?
This is my wife, Chen Yuan.
Oh my god.
How could he be the president of Chin Group? He's just a migrant worker.
Manager Shu has been fired. From now on, I'm in charge of HR. Get her out of here.
President Chin, please, let me explain. President Chin. President Chin.
A driver has the nerve to show up at the Chin Group team building event.
President Chin, what's going on? Didn't you say before?
Chairman Lin. This is our real President Chin. The Chin Group's only legitimate heir, Mr. Chin Xiaodong.
What's going on? Lin Weiyao is not Mr. Chin's fiancé at all. Chen Nguyen is actually Mr. Chin's wife. The real boss of Chin Group.
Chen Nguyen, that's impossible. How could you marry the president of the Chin Group? Why?
Because I'm not like you, a gold digger bullying others, ignoring the law without any moral boundaries.
Chen Nguyen.
Lin Weiyao, do you really think you're so great? You're just a bully who picks on the weak trash.
He really is the president of the Chin Group.
Chin Xiaodong. You really are Chin Xiaodong. Mr. Chin. Before, we were blind to his greatness offended you. Please be magnanimous and forgive us.
Chin Group and Lin Group will completely terminate their cooperation to have raised Lin Weiyao such a daughter. Chairman Lin's character worries me.
You wretch. Apologize to President Chin and his wife right now. Hurry up.
Lin Weiyao, you're suspected of inciting kidnapping. Come with us. Dad Chengjia. Save me. I can't go to jail.
She was the one who incited those people to kidnap Chen Nguyen. This matter has nothing to do with me at all. Nguyen. It's all Lin Weiyao's viciousness. She bullies people with her power. She's always using her power to oppress me. Nguyen, we grew up together. You have to believe me.
Chengjia, you bastard.
President Chin, it's all my fault. I failed to teach my daughter properly. If she has to go to jail, let her. The Lin family will absolutely not help her. Please have mercy.
Lin Weiyao is indeed hateful. But Chengjia, an ungrateful person like you, is even more disgusting. Honey, let's go.
Nguyen, let me explain. It's over. It's all over.
Nguyen, I'm sorry. We really didn't know before that you were Mr. Chin's wife. When Lin Weiyao was bullying you, we just stood by. We're really sorry.
Whether in the workplace or at school, the most terrifying thing has never been the bully, but you who turn a blind eye and help the bully the bystanders.
Nguyen, can you please not get the company to fire us? To get an internship at Chin Group. We really put in a lot of effort.
This internship is over, and the official hiring list and overall scores are out. Everyone can check the company's official website public notice.
I passed the internship. I passed too. Sorry, Nguyen. We thought you would be like Lin Weiyao, using your status to drive us away.
Nguyen, I passed. My overall score is so high.
Great. I won't be like Lin Weiyao, using power to bully others. But whether you can go far, character and vision matter. Staying aloof to protect yourself is a personal choice, no right or wrong. But never be complicit in evil, hurting others and yourself. Mom.
Nguyen. Come home quickly. Something's happened at home.
Who are you? I've already called the police.
Nguyen. They suddenly banged on the door. Where's Xiaodong? He's on a business trip.
Don't be afraid. I've already called the police.
Are you from this house? I'm telling you, Chengjia owes us millions. Pay up now, or you won't have any peace.
Chengjia owes you money. What does that have to do with us? We have nothing to do with him.
When he borrowed the money, he wrote down the home address of this place. Don't argue. You have to pay today. Otherwise, I'll tear this place apart.
That's Chengjia's home. He's at home. You borrowed money from loan sharks yourself. Why did you use my home address?
You owe money and haven't paid. Looking for number 3?
Let go of my son. They have money, right? Her husband is the CEO of the Chin Group. Her family is rich, right? She's had a crush on me for many years. She has money, let her pay off my debt.
After living together for so many years, today I finally realize how disgusting you are.
We were really blind before.
Your daughter married the richest man. Help us pay off this a few million. What's the big deal? It's just a few million. To her, it's like a few $100. Chen Yuan. If it weren't for you, how could the Lin family have fallen? How could my funding have dried up? This is all your fault. You have to pay my debt.
Debts you owe yourself. And you want others to pay them? That's not what a man does.
Mom, you go home first. Chengjia, you deserve this. You brought it on yourself. No one can help you now.
Chen Yuan, if you don't help me pay off the debt, I'll give the love letters you wrote me to Qin Xiaodong. You said you'd marry me after graduation. You think Qin Xiaodong would still want you then?
You think everyone is as hypocritical and disgusting as you? You are not even a fraction of Qin Xiaodong.
Chen Yuan, how dare you hit my son? Now that you married a rich man, you think you're something special, huh? Rich people care about matching family status. You think you and that Qin Xiaodong will last long? He'll dump you sooner or later. If he really loved you, he'd still have you stay at Qin's group as an intern?
I've already resigned from Qin's group.
And got an offer for an overseas graduate
program. My life will rely on my own effort and ability to climb the social ladder. Unlike you, who just want to take shortcuts. Even if Qin Xiaodong and I break up, I'll still have the ability to stand at the height I deserve and take my mother out of here.
True equality in marriage has never been about your so-called family background, but about capability and spiritual compatibility. The light in Chen Yuan is something people like you will never see dazzling.
Aren't you on a business trip? I just got off the plane and came straight here.
Debts must be paid, it's only right. We'll give you one more day. You must pay up.
Yuan, just for the sake of growing up together since childhood, please help me. If I can't pay back, they won't let me go.
I won't help you. Because this is the life you chose for yourself.
Yuan, haven't you always liked me? Didn't you want me to marry you? I know you still have feelings for me. Ask Qin Xiaodong to help me out. What are we gonna do? Can't pay off the debt. Those guys won't let us go. Since you've pushed me to the edge, don't blame me for being ruthless. We all crawled up from the bottom. Why does she get to marry into a rich family? Chengjia, what are you up to? Don't scare Mom. Chen Yuan is not who she used to be. She's a Qin family member now, Mom. Qin Xiaodong is so rich. Why can't he help me pay off the debt? They're a prominent family. They care most about reputation. I still have some dirt on Chen Yuan.
This Chengjia. I've watched him grow up since he was a kid. How did he turn out like this?
Mom. People like him are selfish at heart. Once interests are involved, they'll flip instantly. Nuan, what's wrong?
Nothing. Maybe it's the childhood sweetheart filter that's too thick. Take off the disguise. And the person in front of me is so unfamiliar.
Nuan, you're here. Nuan, I bought you your favorite strawberry cake. Try some.
If you have something to say, just say it directly.
Nuan, help me one last time, okay? I was wrong back then, but being with Lin Weiyao was all for you, wasn't it? Only if I succeed in my business can I give you a better life.
Stop making excuses, Cheng Jia. I'm not going to help you.
Chen Yuan, I have a lot of secret photos of you. If you won't help me, I'll send them to the media. Once your reputation is ruined, do you think the Qin family will still want you?
These were all taken secretly when you were staying at my place.
Weren't you always wanting me to marry you? I took them in advance. What's wrong with a few photos?
Cheng Jia, you're disgusting.
Chen Yuan. These photos, I didn't want anyone to see them. But you're forcing my hand. Once I send them out, no matter the truth, your reputation will be destroyed.
Cheng Jia. I'm so glad that on graduation day, you refused to marry me.
Give me 5 million. Qin Xiaodong is the son of the richest man. 5 million isn't too much, is it?
Just with these photos you want to blackmail me for $5 million. Cheng Jia, you're a top graduate, don't you know the law?
Chen Yuan, you'd better give me $5 million, or tomorrow I'll post these online.
Then go ahead. If you can prove that's me in the photos, then it's you secretly filming, disclosing private information, extortion, you'll go to jail. If you can't prove it, you're slandering, public defamation, you'll go to jail too.
You want to go down together? Even if I go to jail, your reputation will be ruined. Do you think the Qin family will keep you? Too bad. Nuan told me about this yesterday.
Cheng Jia, I gave you many chances. Too bad. You still chose to walk to your death.
Extortion, secretly filming private photos, each and every one can get you a heavy sentence.
Self-inflicted. Unavoidable.
Chen Yuan, you can't do this to me. Nuan, I'm sorry. I'll marry you. If you drop the charges, I'll marry you.
He still doesn't realize that he's wrong.
Chen Yuan. If you want to cry, go ahead. I'll lend you my shoulder.
I'm not that sad, I just feel that Cheng Jia is pathetic and ignorant. What makes him think that taking a few pictures of me would make me obediently listen to him and be manipulated by him?
People like him are fundamentally insecure and selfish. He thinks women should be bound by moral chains. He arrogantly believes that I would, because of those photos, choose to give you up.
I'm so glad that back then, at the Civil Affairs Bureau entrance, he didn't say yes to my proposal.
And I was lucky enough to meet you. Does this count as a destiny given by heaven?
Of course it does.
I'm also glad. That day, I listened to Grandma and went to the Civil Affairs Bureau and met you.
Nuan, come meet someone. This is Xiao Dong's cousin. Suli. Still in school, taking the college entrance exam this year.
So you're Chen Nuan.
Call her sister-in-law.
Hello, sister-in-law.
You two talk. I'll get you some water.
Do you think you're good enough for my brother?
I think I'm good enough for anyone. So what are you trying to say?
A girl from the slums like you, just relying on your looks. You don't deserve my brother at all.
Honey, your cousin said I have some looks. But thinks aside from my looks I'm not good enough for you in any way.
Your sister-in-law got the top score in liberal arts in the college entrance exam. You can beat her score. Before you say stuff like that.
She was the top scorer in liberal arts.
If your cousin has anything she doesn't understand, she can come to me. I can tutor you.
So what? You're only after my brother's money.
Although having money for your brother is a plus, but not everyone values these things. Your brother said that being well matched is not about family background, but about matching abilities. I'm confident that I'm good enough for him.
You should spend more time studying and exploring the world. Who filled your head with these hierarchical ideas?
Nuon, come sit by Grandma. I heard from Xiaodong that you're going abroad to study for a few years. When that time comes, don't leave our Xiaodong behind.
Grandma, I won't.
Humph. I just can't help but worry about Nuon going abroad alone.
Grandma, I'll shift my work focus and try to free up more time to accompany Nuon abroad.
Then I'll rest easy.
Nuon, are you really leaving to study abroad?
I want to keep working hard to make myself better.
Nuon, don't push yourself too hard. You're already great.
You deserve anyone.
I'm not becoming better just to be worthy of anyone. I'm doing it to be worthy of my own effort. I just want to be worthy of my own effort.
I'll wait for you in Haicheng.
Mr. Chin, your wife is amazing. In these years in the US, she's won so many awards, big and small. Do you know how many companies in China want to poach her? You should hurry up and find a way to bring her to Chin's group. Don't let someone else snatch her away.
Who would dare poach from me, Qin Xiaodong?
Chen Nuan. I am the chairman of Huihai Group. Your advisor should have mentioned me. I sincerely invite you to our group.
See, someone is already poaching. Mr. Chin, it's time to use your charm. Go for it.
Honey, I'm here to take you home. Mr. Xiao, what a coincidence. I'm here to pick up my wife.
So Mr. Qing is actually Chen Nuan's husband. I've known Chen Nuan in the US for a few years now. I never heard she had a husband.
Honey, when are you going to make it official?
Mr. Xiao, this is my husband, Qin Xiaodong.
Marriage is no big deal. Mr. Chen doesn't lack talent. I'm sure he also wants his wife to achieve more. Here at Huihai,
Mr. Xiao, poaching my wife right in front of me is not okay, is it? We're leaving now. Do as you please.
Sorry, Mr. Xiao. My husband is a bit jealous. We'll talk another time.
You still want to talk to him?
Why are you so jealous?
I owe you a proposal from 5 years ago. How about I make it up to you now?
All right. Then I'll agree to marry you.
Honey. What are your plans now?
Since I'm back, I'll come work at the company and help you. And also, have a baby.
Slow down, don't drop Nuan.
This kid, stay out of the kid's business.
Qin Xiaodong. I'm so lucky to have met you. Thank you for all these years of respect and companionship.
Chen Nuan. Meeting you is my fortune.
The person you marry truly matters. We should never marry just for the sake of marriage. Instead, we should meet the right person. Even if it's later, it's okay. Never give in to so-called societal norms. And choose someone unsuitable.